Hey folks, welcome to Everybody Loves Movies. I'm with the man, Ducky himself, and today we're going to talk about... Man, that movie was great. You know what I really liked about it? The collection of characters they had.
Like characters,
Yeah,
right?
it was great.
So who was your favorite character then? If you want to talk about characters?
My favorite character? Let's see. I'd have to say it was Lemon. I thought he was the best because Lemon, he talks about trains the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
He's funny. He got the one-liners. I think he was the best character of the movie. There were, like, all the characters were really good, but every time he was on screen, there was something endearing about it, you know?
Yeah, I like he really made you laugh, and the Thomas the Tank Engine was great because he would say that somebody's a certain train, like the diesel.
He was like, "There's a diesel right
There's
there."
a diesel, yeah. I think every scene with what was it? No, I said lemon. Tangerine.
Tangerine.
Yeah, wait, you said Tangerine or
No,
Lemon?
I said Lemon.
Okay. All right. Well, any scene with Lemon, you expected a laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, such a great character. So that being said, my favorite character is actually Ladybug.
The main character. Is that why you're dressed like that?
Yeah, you know, look at that. See, there's
You got
my suitcase,
something in there?
you know. He's kind of like a reformed guy. You know, he's changing his life, being more calm.
Zen.
More zen, exactly. And he brought the action, he brought the comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was a really good character too, because, I mean, obviously he's the main character, and he kind of ties everything together.
Exactly.
Kind of brings everybody in.
Yep.
And I feel like keeps the plot moving, which is really nice.
Yeah. If you were to ask me, as my top 3 characters would be him and Lemon. So,
What about the third?
third one? My third one, man. See, that's where it gets difficult because there were some characters like, I didn't really care. I didn't really care for the dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I get my third one had to be Tangerine. Then the duo, those two were just so funny together, and you got one that's super serious, and then you had one that's the comedy guy.
Yeah.
But it's funny because in the end they both became the comedy guy.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with Tangerine. The only weird character that was in there, well, I guess there was 2. There was like the Hornet.
Oh yeah, that was so random.
It was so random. It's like, I'm here. I got snake venom. It's like, all right, and Bad Bunny. He was really weird.
Was it Bad Bunny? Who's
Yeah.
Bad Bunny?
Who's Bad Bunny? It's the lone wolf.
Oh,
Bad Bunny.
his name is Bad Bunny?
Yeah, that's Bad Bunny.
I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
Yeah, you see what we're dealing with here.
Man, I'm not hip. But yeah, Hornet's role in it was just so fast. It was like a literal bullet train.
Yeah.
They're gone.
That's another thing. I like their backstories
Yes.
for each
absolutely.
character. They had like little snippets. They even had a little snippet for the water bottle.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you know what?
Rolling.
That makes it look like the water
Yeah.
bottle's a character.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying with like
Yeah.
characters. Like really well done. I wouldn't say like this character really made the movie.
Yeah.
It's just like a combination of all of them
They all work
coming
together
Yeah.
to make the movie great.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, looks like we picked our favorite character. I guess the next thing is our favorite song in the movie.
The music was great. I
Yeah.
thought the music really tied the movie together.
Yes. they did really
And
well.
like as soon as that first song hit, "Staying Alive," it got you right into it.
Oh yeah.
You're already feeling it, and yeah, I
It was
feel
in
like
Japanese, so.
yeah, I feel like anytime you have a good intro song like that, like you can look at James Bond movies.
Oh yeah.
All their movies always have a stellar intro track, right?
Yes.
You know what movie really has an awesome intro? We Own the Night.
Oh, the football movie.
No. It's called We Own the Night. As soon as that movie starts, you got a sick track going, and it gets you right into the mood of that movie. And you're like, this is going to be great. Because, the music kind of triggers something in you. And you're like, wow, like, it's a sick 80s track. It's going to be awesome. You have Joaquin Phoenix going down there.
Joaquin.
It goes just right into the beat of the movie. And I think this movie did the same thing.
You know, my favorite movie intro song that I just watched recently, again for the fourth time, was Semi-Pro.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know that song or familiar with it, but it's Will Ferrell singing this song. Hey, sexy lady.
Love me sexy.
And it really got you into the movie because it was like a '90s R&B love song, and it's pretty vulgar. So just a heads up there. But yeah, it was a good song. And it really...
What song did you like?
My favorite song was the end where the fight scene was. It was Holding Out for a Hero, and that really, just got you going with the fighting. They're like chopping up people with their swords, and then everybody was like bang, bang, bang. And then that song, Holding Out on a Hero. It was in Japanese again, but that's okay. You got the gist of it, and the music works so well, even though you won't know the lyrics, but you can hear it in your head as like English. That's what I felt.
That is a classic montage song right there.
Classic montage song, exactly.
Because you got everybody slicing everybody else, and you put a sick song behind it. Perfect. So you know what I really liked? The cameos. Now this is going to be a little bit spoilery.
This whole thing has been spoilery. Sure,
but especially this part. But the cameos are my favorite part of that movie. It's so great. When he meets Channing Tatum in the train, that was totally not expected.
Did not expect that.
I guess there are three. Yeah, because
three.
Channing Tatum. Then they also show Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
and I guess that kind of
connects back to Lost City.
Yeah, it connects back to Lost City. So it's like, okay, well, they're both in here in a minor role, and Brad Pitt's also in Lost City.
Lost City.
So it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. But the Channing Tatum moments were hilarious.
Yeah,
even for just like those couple, it was like less than a minute that he was on screen and stole it.
Yeah, he really brought that Channing Tatum charm, right? Usually, it's a Channing Tatum joke, so it's usually something like dirty humor.
Yeah. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like 21 Jump Street humor. It wasn't just in one scene. He was used in multiple scenes, and he was actually one of the important plot devices in the movie. They actually used him in the movie as someone significant.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel cheap.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to say so the second one, obviously, that we were talking about, my favorite one was seeing Ryan Reynolds appear as one of the what were their jobs?
They're like assassins, sort of.
Oh, was he an assassin?
But Brad Pitt only does like snatch and grabs.
Oh, right. And they show us a quick snippet of Ryan Reynolds doing one of his jobs, and you didn't expect it because he had a helmet on. Takes off the helmet, and it's Ryan Reynolds, and it was just so hilarious. Like everybody was laughing in the movie theater.
Yeah,
it was so perfectly timed too, because it was a pretty serious moment, and then Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it worked really well.
It was pretty good.
So cameos, another thumbs up for me.
Cameos. Alrighty, well we've got our favorite cameos. The next question: what's your favorite scene in the movie?
That's a hard question. There's a lot of scenes in there that were really good.
There was. Yep.
Let me think for a second. So he's fighting the wolf, right? And
was his name Big Daddy?
No, I think it was just Wolf.
No, what was the actor's name?
No, Bad Bunny. God damn it. So he's fighting Bad Bunny, right? He's gonna need a moment. First of all, the fight starts just randomly because he just sees him, he punches him.
Just appears out of nowhere.
It's confusing, and I kind of like that because it's like, why are you punching him? And they go through this whole drawn-out fight scene, and he ends up just chucking his knife at him and bounces off the briefcase into him, and he ends up killing him.
Yes.
Well, no, it ends up stabbing him, and then he falls over and hits his neck on the briefcase.
Yeah, that's right. He fell
and just kills him. And the Brad Pitt is just as surprised as I am.
he's like, oh no, what happened? He died.
Yeah, so that was hilarious. That's my favorite scene.
Yeah, I have to say that's definitely that's the first action scene in the film, I think.
I think you might be right.
Was him fighting, Big Daddy.
Yeah. Bad Bunny.
Speaking of luggage, my favorite scene was, so the triad boss was looking for his son and looking for the suitcase. Ladybug lost the suitcase, and he had like a quick alliance with Tangerine. And so in order to fake the boss, they brought out a fake luggage, and they were like, yeah, everything's fine. And then Brad Pitt tries to really sell that it's the actual luggage, and he ends up randomly spinning one of the codes on the suitcase, and it flies open, and then it's all this underwear and panties and bras, and it was just so funny because he's like, "Why did you do that? We already got through."
Really selling it.
Yeah. And it was just so funny because they just bolted right back into the train.
The only runner up, I would say, is when Lemon is knocked out and he's sitting in the bathroom and they're like, he's dead. Oh, he's dead.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He wakes up and they're like, oh my god.
Yeah, he wakes up. He was asleep the whole time.
That was pretty good.
Because, you thought he was dead because he got shot. Yeah. He actually had a bullet.
He got shot twice.
Twice, yeah. No, many times because, she cleared the clip.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was shot and he was knocked out.
And he was knocked out. And he was beside another guy.
Up.
It was just a wait. Because he had sleep powder in him. That's why.
So you got that case there. I've been wondering the whole time what you got inside there.
Well, don't be fooled by the SpongeBob stickers. There's a nice treasure in here. Let me take a peek. Make sure it's still in here. Can't see it.
I can't.
No.
Man.
It's a treasure.
Well, unlike the movie, at least they showed what was inside the case.
Yeah.
So, I guess...
Let's talk about the ending.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right.
I thought the ending was great. Really, really well done. Usually, these type of movies, you got the action, you got the awesome music, you got the good characters, but they can't ever, land
it together.
Yeah, they can't ever land, stick the ending. And I thought this movie actually did. They brought in all these characters. You finally found out, why is everybody on the train together? They interwove all their plot lines, and it actually, made sense. Why they're all there, and, each character had purpose. Even, like I said before, the water bottle. The water bottle had purpose.
Came in there, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool getting all the information that you wanted out of the movie. There was no loose ends from my perspective.
Yeah, it was cool too how they, you find out that the mob boss hired them all on purpose because they all led to his wife's death. They were handpicked for a plan for them to all die at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the train stop. Right, you find out that Brad Pitt's character Ladybug wasn't even supposed to be there. He was just filling in for the Ryan Reynolds cameo guy, Carver. I think is his name.
Carver. Yep.
And so it was funny that they were all supposed to be there except for Brad Pitt,
and he ended up surviving. Spoilers.
And he ended up surviving. And Big Bunny was there for a reason. Bad Bunny was there. Hornet was there for a reason.
Yep.
And this suitcase and the water bottle, everything was there for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't really control the water bottle.
Sure.
But the suitcase, definitely.
Yeah, everything had purpose. So, overall, I'd watch that movie again and buy it on Blu-ray. And, I would definitely recommend you guys check it out. As always, if you liked our content, hit that subscribe button. And we hope to see you later with another awesome movie. Have a good one.